Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Felt like a Saturday today for me, anyways. Hopefully, you guys are all doing good. This Friday, February 2nd, 8:27 p.m., Phoenix, Arizona. Hopefully, you guys are all doing great. I know I am. I just remember why I don't like these ice creams is because they fall, all that little crumble stuff starts falling off and makes a mess. So yeah, my struggles in life. Araya White, Jessica, hello, how are you? I think Jessica, right? I think I'm right. Thanks for being here. Dana Wilson, hello. Mama Bear, hello. Ali 1823, what's going on? John V, hello. John V for victory. Kitty Shot Badass, hello. Hopefully you're feeling good. Patty Nanes, hello. Hola. Janet, is Jeanette, right? Jeanette Medina, hello. Rihanna Toscano, hello. Michelle Luby, what's going on? Julio Fontes, hello. Cheyenne Godoy, hello. Mary Segundo, hello. Gem State Jewelry Box, what's going on? Maria Martinez, hi. Nilly, hello. Lisa C, hello. Sandra Martin, hello. Susie Sanchez, hello. Rosalia Viescas, hello. Baby girl Shipley, what's up? Stoner Chick, hello. Jennifer Martin, hello. Shani, hello. Rosalinda Varela Munoz, hello. Damn, too many people. Mm, James Martinez, what's going on? Jessica Jimenez, happy Friday to you too. Bella Ruiz, hello. Erica Alvarez, yo. Carolyn Rose, all the way in Dallas, Texas. Hello. Lou, hi. Erica Alvarez says, hey. Christopher Mariscal, hello. Thank you. Carlos Palancarte, hello. Kitty Shot, Kitty Shot, Kitty Shot Badass is feeling a bit better. Awesome. As long as you're feeling better, you're on your way to recovery. Sandra Wall, hello. Vanessa Lucero, hello. Elizabeth Gonzalez, hello. Rosalinda Varela, hope you're having a good night. I am, because I'm having one of these messy ice creams. Shani caught alive, yay. Gideon Rivers, hello. Luis Fernandez, hello. Roberto Beltran, hello. Roberto Walking Bird, hello. Chastity Cruz, what's going on? Julio Fontes, this is an ice cream. This is called, I don't know, strawberry shortcake ice cream, I think. I'm not sure, but they're messy. These are all like crumbly little things, and if they fall off and get on your freaking shorts. Uh, Carney Ramon, hello. KCPB, what is going on? Raquel Navarrete, hello. Rita Gonzalez, what's going on? Harley Girl, hello. Ice cream is melting? Nah, it's not actually. Rita Gonzalez, hello. Glock, dude, do you smoke booze? I do not. Christine McCoy just baked 200 chocolate chip cookies to go with our snack bags for outreach on Sunday. Awesome, Christine. Great job. That's a lot of cookies. Markeisha, you have a good night. Anyone that says finna, I have to get you out of here. You're finna gonna get out of here. Markeisha Dookie. Cool name. Mary Segundo, you should drive down Glendale Avenue. I have not seen any of those videos. I've been going down Glendale Avenue for years. You haven't been looking at enough videos, Mary Segundo. Buki, how are you? Migs was falling asleep on that video. I thought he was clean. Um, Maybe he was tired. I'm not sure. He looked clean to me. He looked showered. He looked. He didn't. When he's high, he says like a million times. He didn't say like one time. Maybe he was tired. Maybe he was exhausted. Julio, I'm not sure. I don't know his sleeping patterns. Do you? I'm not sure if you administered a urine analysis of his, to see what if he's high or not. But everybody's an expert. Lovely Lizzie, paletas are good. Yeah, I like them. Christina C. Hello. Invader Sprinkles. That's pretty cool, Invader Sprinkles, that you're in Canada. What's up, Lex? Because these ice creams are sprinkled with strawberry, whatever. I'm not even sure, but they're pretty good. I used to eat them when I was a kid. Athena Rodriguez. Hey, Art, thank God it's Friday. Yes, the best day of the week is always a Friday, right? So, yeah. So, tomorrow I get to interview the aunt of Migs. So you guys will see her maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday. I'm not sure. I'm undecided. But yeah, I was supposed to see Amber today and they didn't reply back. So that's how it is. Lovely Lizzie says you should also try the Esquimales paletas. Awesome. Gonna have to try them. Montana native just watched the video. Had to go watch the day in the life. He clearly hit her in the back. So Montana native, did you watch today's video where she said she was not hit? I guess everybody has a different interpretation of what hit is. She says she wasn't hit. You say she was. I'll probably go with what Carla says, but I appreciate you watching. That's awesome. Thank you for your feedback, your opinion. That is cool. Stephanie Mills, what did I miss? They're at his aunt's house. They hadn't seen each other in like over a year or something like that. So that's pretty cool. She stepped up to the plate and yeah, because she saw the last video that they're living in an alley. And she's like, man, I'm gonna go look for him. And they did. The thing I hate about this ice cream is that you take a bite and it starts the little crumbly things like fall off and crumble and they land all over, everywhere but your mouth. Sucks. Oh man. Nathaniel Escobar. Thank God. Thank good. Thank God they are out of the streets. Yeah. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know what their plan is. I don't know what the aunt's plan is. I'll talk to her tomorrow. Hopefully, I see her. I mean, we made an appointment for tomorrow, so hopefully everything works out for tomorrow. And I'll ask her like, "What's the plan? Have you guys sat down and like, all right, we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this, right?" Because it's either there or out in the street. So I'm not sure. We'll see. Gina, hello, Gina. Thank you for being here. It's definitely a good start, right? So I agree. Eminem, good evening. Hello, how are you? Patty Lanahan, love your videos. Out of everyone I watched, you are the most compassionate. Sending love from Forks, Washington. Awesome, Patty. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Stay well out in Forks, Washington. Invader Sprinkles, what do you think Migs and Carla are doing to stay busy there? Watching TV, playing cards? I have no idea. That's a great question. I don't know. I'll probably ask the aunt tomorrow, right? When I talk to her, like, what are they doing while they're here? Are they cleaning? Are they eating? Are they sleeping? What's going on, right? So, which is different, right? Which is totally different than what they're used to normally on the street. So we'll see. Mom Bear says, I think Carla and Migs look good this evening. I can't imagine what they go through living on the streets. He's finally in a safe place. I'm sure they'll be catching up on lots of missed sleep. Jane Evans, it's a positive move for them, whatever. It has to start somewhere. Yeah. Anytime you've been sleeping in an alley or the streets or a sidewalk or behind a bush or behind a dumpster for years, like literally years, that's not an exaggeration, right? And all of a sudden you go to family's house, right? Safety, protection, warmth. It's like it's a different world. It's a whole new world. Sandra Martin, hello, what is going on? Dan the man says, honestly, I think it does not even matter if they're still using, which of course they are. At least they took one step and got under a roof for now. Yeah, it's something positive, right? Um, so I think it's positive. I mean, that's my opinion. So KCPB needs a crack open anger management book. Mariana Warden. Hello, Mariana. What is going on? How are you? What's happening? Hopefully, you guys are all doing great. Hopefully, your Friday, hopefully, your weekend is off to a great start. Um, yeah, I had a busy day. I'm tired. I just got home, so it was gonna be an early night. I'm gonna go brush your tooth pretty soon and go crash out, and I'll be happy, happy, happy. Fernanda Lewis, hello. Checking in all the way from Southern Arizona. Fernanda Lewis. Jorge Flores. I'm doing really good, Jorge. I appreciate you. Mariana Warden says that's all everyone needs is someone to reach out. You never know. So true. Eminem, your doggy isn't barking tonight. Yeah, probably asleep. Um, I'm not sure if see. I'm trying to see if I have the hell. Oh man. I'm trying to see if I took any. Any doggy stuff today? Any doggy videos? No doggy videos today. Rita Gonzalez says the puppies are so adorable. I saw your little videos on Snapchat. Yeah, they're super cute. Allie1823 had a super busy day. How's your day, Allie1823? Gideon River says gonna go to Fry's and get strawberry ice cream. Do it. Don't be shy. Do it. Rita Gonzalez, the puppies are doing good. They're asleep right. They're knocked out right now. Dana Wilson says it has to be strange to them to be inside after being outside for so long. Yeah, it's a shock, right? It's like if one day from one day to next, one day I'm here, I'm in my house, and then tomorrow I'm in the alley tomorrow, right? That's like a shock. Like what the hell? Where do I get water from? Where do I pee? Where do I eat? What do I, how do I stay warm? It's a shock, right, to what you're used to. So that right now they're probably going through that, probably trying to acclimate to, having a roof over their head, being warm and, you know, using a restroom, right? So Jane Evans, do you breed dogs as well? I do not. Buki, I don't know what I'm finna eat, but I know who's gonna get finna blocked. Santana Rose Chavez, Miggy kept nodding out. Is he positive that he's not using? Uh, he says he's not using, and the ant says he's not using. Maybe he's nodding out because he was tired and exhausted. I don't know. Maybe he slept, for the first time in a couple weeks, after not being consuming. I don't know. I'm not with them 24/7. I'm just kind of going off what they're saying. So I'll give people the benefit of doubt till I see otherwise. So Madalena Sage. Is that how you say it? Madalena? Madalena. It's good to see them indoors. Yeah, I think all humans should be indoors. Humans and dogs should be indoors. Yeah, for sure. Mariana Warden, you're right, Art. He's probably like, yeah, I could just sleep because I'm safe. I mean, that's what I'd rather think than, oh, he's again, if he says he's clean and think, okay, just remember this, guys. Okay, here's my final statement on he's kept nodding out. Okay, so all you naysayers, I try to look at the glass half full as opposed to half empty, right? That's what I think. So I try to give people benefit of doubt, unless you say the word finna. So yeah, it's a good point. The mom said that, yeah, they haven't used, and the whole time they've been here, they haven't been used, right? Because she has kids. So she said, "You can't be in here, dude, if you're gonna be smoking that crap." And he said, "Okay." And they've been to 3 days, that means they haven't cleaned. And so just remember this: when he's high, he says like a billion times, right? Like, right? So today he didn't say that word one time. Why? Because he sounded more clear-headed, more rational, more you could understand him, not rambling and going on different tangents and whatnot. So that's one good indicator, right? When you're nodding off, there could be a whole variety of factors. You're sick, you're exhausted, you're high. So Could be that he's sick. Could be that he's exhausted. The ant. I imagine the ant is watching him closely. That's what I imagine, right? So I don't know. Christina likes seeing people clean and in clean clothes. That's awesome. Diana Romero, he didn't look high, but he did look tired, like he's finally getting rest. Cosmic Angel, it was such a blessing to finally see the light in their eyes. You guys see like Carla's hair? Like she looked, her hair is all curly and puffy, So that was interesting to see. Normally, when she's out in the street, she has like what, like a little ponytail or whatever, to get it out of the way or less work. I'm not sure, but it's kind of, she probably got out of the shower and it just kind of, so that was different. Ivan Montoya, have you seen Nick? I have not. Invader Sprinkles, you should tell them to get adult coloring books. Cool. I'll let them know. Rebecca Dietrich, I was so happy to see them inside. Surprised. Yeah, me too. I was very happy to see them, happy and inside. And they looked tired. He looked tired. He looked more tired than her. And it could be a variety of reasons. She looked happy. She had a bag of candy. She always has a bag of candy. She had a bag of candy and it was right on her lap. And I was next to her, and she kept going like trying to put her finger in the dang bag to get one. And I'm like, I had to go like this. Like, don't, because all that crackle, you could hear it really well on the camera. So eat the candy after I'm done talking to you. Hold on for 10 minutes. Woo! Rhonda Zaragoza is praying for the best for them. Absolutely. Ray Rowe, where is the video of this? It is on my timeline from like an hour ago, right? At 7 o'clock. So maybe, oh yes, so 2 hours ago. So crazy. Yep. Invader Sprinkles, all the way from Canada, says, I'm so happy they are inside. Yeah, it's safer inside. Safer, it's warmer, and last night it rained a lot in Phoenix, so they would have got soaked. They would have got soaked. Um, yeah, I went to look for them, and then I get there, and they tell me, oh, they're not here. They went with the aunt, and it's somebody from the alley that sleeps in the alley. Some lady. She, said, "Hey, is Carmen over there? Carmen, the mom, Meg's mom." She said, "Oh yeah, she's over there. Can you ask her if she would talk to me, like interview?" And Carmen said no. So she just didn't want to talk. So yeah. Mariana Warden is wishing them both the best. Me too. That's what you got to do. You got to pray for people, wish them well, wish them happiness. It's hard. Addiction looks very grueling. Like it's addiction looks like a difficult task, and these folks have to do that every day, right? They have to go through that every single day. So that has to be tough and so hard on an individual mentally, physically. It just looks exhausting, right? So this is different, you know. I hope that she likes it. Damn, this feels good being in here. I love showering. I've showered for 3 straight days. Hey, Migs, I don't want to go to the street no more. I don't want to be out in the damn alley surrounded by. That's what I said in the video. Literal crap. Like, they're surrounded by crap. Literally. Ken Ren. I've been druggy for 3 years, and I'm on my fourth sobriety, nearly a month, and I'm craving hard, pretty much about to relapse soon. Um, Continue to fight for your sobriety, man. It's not gonna just happen by osmosis. You have to work for it. You have to try. You have to continue to put in work and effort from now until forever. It doesn't stop. I don't think sobriety is like a finish line. It's like you're gonna have to keep running forever, man. There's no end date. It's continuous and ongoing for the rest of your life, according to the people in recovery that I've heard from. People in recovery for a year, 2 years, 3 years. Billy, my barber, 3 years sober, and every day he has to work through it, battle through it. Some are just more stronger than others, probably. Maybe others, some people have his coping skills might be different than yours, but definitely go to a program, go to meetings, stay busy, get a girlfriend, do something positive, man. So anything's better than that crap. Going back to that crap, on off, on off, on off. Well, hell, one day you might not be able to do it again because it's gonna take you. So Mark Los, honestly, when someone you least expect to get sober, when I got sober, I was that one. When someone you least expect to get sober. Mariana Warden says, I took a nephew in that everyone has given up on. He lived with me for a year and he is doing well now, working and has his own place now. So it can happen, right? It can happen. Family can help step in, and maybe your nephew said, "This feels good, showering every day. I like this. I'm going to continue this with, my recovery journey, my sobriety journey." And so sometimes it just takes little things like that where we take for granted. Like showering every day, I take that for granted, right? Having water and shelter, and it's warm, and I take that for granted, but I work hard for it, right? So they got to work hard for their shelter, their warmth, their water, their uh, convenience. Ramon, what's up, Ramon? I can't say Ramoncito. I'm gonna sound but light, but Ramon, what's going on? Yolanda Smith just finished watching Migs and Carla's video. Awesome, Yolanda. Joseph A.R. Martinez, all the way in Alaska. To Migs and Carla off the streets, and hopefully Migs can get his butcher job. Absolutely. Just simply me. Migs and Carla look so clean and fed and rested. I wish them the best. Absolutely. Yeah, so I get to see them tomorrow. So let's see what I get to see them tomorrow. So maybe I'll do a day in the life tomorrow, right? Maybe, I'm not sure. I talked to him today. I'm gonna try to talk to the aunt tomorrow, and just I'll try to I'll try to have a good conversation. So we'll see. We'll see. KCPB, thank you. This is old. This is like 2 years old. This shirt. Lily Gutierrez, are they at permanent place? Go ahead and watch the video today. Yeah. There's no talk of permanence or permanently or short term, or there's really no plan. Nobody has a plan. I'll talk to the aunt tomorrow. Melanie, what's going on, Melanie? Haven't seen Melanie in a long time. Owen Trammell, what is going on, Owen? In 30 seconds, some of you lovely folks are gonna get hit by ads. Okay, so it's coming. It's coming. It's coming, Elizabeth. It's coming. Gideon Rivers, have a good night. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Vaughn says, job hunt with them, how to fill out an app, etc. You know what? I would love to hang out with them all day long, hold them by the hand, and take them around and, here, let me help you fill out this application, Migs. I would love to do that, but I have a full-time job. I got my own things I gotta do, right? So I tend to be busy, Vaughn. So if any of you guys want to volunteer to help these folks, sometimes folks need to figure it out. Sometimes folks it's okay to figure it out. So they'll be fine. They'll be okay. Rachel Berry says good night. It's Mardi Gras season here. Got what? I like Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras season is awesome. Got a lot to do to get prepared. That's awesome, Rachel Berry. French Quarter. Live Laugh Love is late, but made it. Santana Rose Chavez says all applications are online nowadays. True. Shelly C likes visualizing. I like visualizing too, but well, yeah, I don't like the the literal crap. Like poop alley. When you have humans anywhere, there's gonna be that type of stuff. So it's just humans shouldn't live like that. But who am I? Nezzy Lopez. Nobody knows. That question wasn't asked. We're focusing on Migs and Carla. I think she has her hands full with her children and these two additions into the home. So nobody talked about a brother or anybody else. Ramon said, Buki, that's my dog's name. Shoot. Patricia Harrell, hello. I'm glad to hear Migs and Carla got off the street. God bless them both. Absolutely. Mariana Warden, okay, back from the ads. Awesome. Melanie, would you ever call Migs out for being violent art? So yeah, if I saw him hit her, I would, of course, right? I wouldn't allow him to hit her in front of me. I asked for all you people that watch the videos or didn't watch today's video. I asked Carlos, did he hit you? She said no. Um, it's possible that different people have different interpretations of what like hitting is and violence or whatever, right? Domestic violence, right? So, so I didn't see him hit her. She says she didn't hit, but you guys have your interpretation of whatever you guys saw or didn't see. Um, so if I saw him punch her, yeah, I wouldn't. That wouldn't be cool at all, and I would definitely confront him absolutely without a doubt. That's that's yeah that's not right. So I guess we all have different interpretations of what violence is and hitting is, and so. But I asked her and she said no. So Carla won't say the truth. She's obviously embracing. Awesome. Mary Segundo, I meant to say I wish the best for them but don't like how she treated Martin. Got it. How is that awesome? So Carla won't say nothing, but she's obviously embracing. So I didn't know what you meant by embracing. I said awesome because I'm not sure what that means for you, Melanie. But Mariana Warden says I watched that video and I didn't see anything. Yeah, some people see violence and domestic violence and hitting, and but again, I don't know. Simple Heart, have you ever been assaulted? I have not. What's up, dogs? How are you? Art, you called out Migs for stuff before. Yeah, he acted silly with me a long time ago, about a year ago, and I told him like, don't act like that with me, dude. And he apologized the next day. The next time I saw him, he apologized. So it made sense what I told him, right? So yeah, I'll call him out. I'm not. There's no fear there. I don't know. Yeah, some people, Buki, people are gonna think whatever they want to think. Some people have their mind made up. Uh, some people, I think they have a good understanding after 10 minutes, right? Where I talk to these people a lot longer. But that's okay. It's cool. I mean, it's good conversation. It's interesting to get different people's perspectives and what they see, what they interpret, what they think, what they assume. So it's cool. Love it. Love it. Baloo, will you ever do interviews outside of Phoenix? So I've interviewed people in San Juan, Puerto Rico. I interviewed a lady in Hawaii, Honolulu, Hawaii. I interviewed some dude in Riverside, California. I've interviewed people in Tucson. I've interviewed people in Albuquerque. So yeah, I've done interviews outside of Arizona. Arlena Dawes, what is going on? How are you? Melanie says, I mean, if you see something, there's no Denny's or assuming. Absolutely. There's definitely no Denny's out there, Melanie. Invader Sprinkles from Canada. What's the population of Phoenix? The population of Phoenix is around 2 million people, fifth largest city in the nation. Mark Los. I hope it's a step closer for them to getting into a program. You can only hope, right? I mean, it's their decision. They're gonna decide what they want to do, but to be off the streets for at least one day, I think that's a step in the right direction. And then maybe a seed gets planted again, where Carla is like, "Hey, Migs, it feels good to shower for 2 3 days in a row. It feels good to sleep on a bed. It feels good to be warm. It feels good to have food. It feels good to feel safe, protected, be around family. It feels really good. How about we how about we stay with this? How about we work towards this for ourselves, right? Without having to depend on an aunt, family, the government, subscribers. How about we just do it for ourselves, right? Hopefully it sparks something, right? You're gonna have naysayers. There's some knucklehead. Oh, tomorrow they're gonna be doing blues again, because you're gonna have dummies like that. Um, but um, but look at the glass half full, right? So Angie, baby, what is going on? Hello. Joseph A.R. Martinez, I watched the video again. I didn't see no hit from Migs. Yeah, some people did. Some people swear there's some hitting going on. So maybe he slapped her on the back, tapped her on the back. I don't know, man. But hitting to me is like punching, slapping. Um, but I don't know. Sissy 64. When's he supposed to go to court? I have no idea. Sometime in February. I don't know the date. Kenran, interviews are mainly opiate based. Interviews here in Phoenix are mainly blues or counterfeit fentanyl pills, opiates based because that's what's here, right? If everybody here in Phoenix was doing uh, crack, then the videos would be crack based. But these damn pills cost $1, so that's why everybody's doing these pills. Do I ever what? Do you ever interview addicts addicted to Xanax? This is how many people I've interviewed that are addicted to Xanax. Pookie says, I think people start off with Xanax and move on to blues. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. I've heard of Xanax, but I've never met anyone that uses Xanax, So there's not a lot of people in these pills are so cheap that people go straight to Xanax. Apologize. People go straight to blues, right? Before it's like they work their way up, and some people have, right? They alcohol, weed, alcohol, boom, 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 right? Uh, Now it's like 13-year-old kids straight to blues because the pills are so cheap. Have a good night, Melanie. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Rest in peace, Apollo from Rocky. I think he was on all four Rockies. I think three, at least three of them, right? Wasn't he? Carl Weathers. I remember him from Predator, right? I think Predator. Mariana Warden says, let's make it clear there was no domestic violence. Again, I think different people have different interpretations of what domestic violence is, right? And that's okay. That's fine. Um, would the police have arrested him if the police were there? No, no, they wouldn't have. Wildflower. What's happening, Wildflower? We have a Wildflower here, and it's like fancy sandwich places like sandwiches, I believe. Erica Angel, is there a methadone program near them? Yes, there's lots of methadone. There's lots of treatment centers here in Phoenix. Lots of treatment centers. Not enough will for people to go to those treatment centers. I get asked that a lot. Aren't there resources? Aren't there places they can go to? Yes, there are, but people don't understand addiction is it doesn't matter. It could be, there could be 100 of them, in a 5 mile radius, but it's not lack of resources, it's lack of will. The government needs to step in and open up more treatment centers or needs to be free for everybody, and it is free for them. We the taxpayers to pay for that stuff, so it's free for them and it's not free for me. They have to want to go. Yeah, they absolutely do. A lot of them don't. They don't want to go. I mean, I've been talking to Karla and Migs for what, a year and a half, and they've never said, "Hey, all right, we're ready to go. Take us." You know. Casey says, "Get rid of the sketchy treatment centers taking advantage of people." Yeah, it's the government, so that's 100% owned by the government. Uh, yeah, I'm not even gonna get into it because it makes too much sense to me. Why why I'm so, here's example number, 1 millionth on why the government is too big and why it needs to be. So the government, in all their infinite wisdom, pays treatment centers double for them to house, to help Native Americans, right? So if a treatment center sends a bill for $1,000 for just a normal anybody, right, a month per month, but if it's helping a Native American, it's going to be $2,000 that they're going to bill the federal government. So bunch of bad guys out there open up all these, get their license, right, to open up little treatment centers, right, treatment centers, and they go get these vans. They drive all over the valley. They go to reservations and said, "Hey, get in here. We're gonna take you a treatment. We're gonna give you money every day. We're gonna give you clothes. We're gonna give you a place to sleep. You can smoke. You could drink. You can do whatever you want. We just need you to go, and we're gonna take care of you. Because we're gonna be billing the government." And that's what they've been doing for millions of dollars every month, millions upon millions of dollars. And because the government thinks they're helping Native Americans, but it's always opposite. They're always hurting people, right? Or they think that they're trying to help. They're trying to, they call it equity. They're trying to make it equal, right? Equity, whatever. And they're doing the opposite. They're hurting the people that they want to help. So because those are the people that get taken advantage. As a matter of fact, there's lots of Native Americans missing. I think that these people, these treatment centers, these fake treatment centers, we're having these people there. They're smoking, they're dying, they're overdosing, and they get their bodies and they dump them somewhere. There are lots and lots of Native Americans missing, and I'm pretty sure these people were like smoking and overdosing, and these treatment centers just get rid of them, and billing the government, us, to taxpayers, millions of dollars. So another example, and I have a million more examples of inefficient government, crappy ass government. Myra Cordero is driving home. That's awesome, Myra. What is happening? Andrew Gibson, hi Art. Did you hear Jelly Roll plea to Congress? So so I remember somebody made a comment one time, something with Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll, what is that? Is that like a donut or what? And that's, I guess, I don't know if it's a rapper or a singer or whatever, but I just can't get past the name, man. Jelly Roll, like what the hell is that, right? So yeah, I'll have to check it out one of these days. It's crazy that you have to go to Congress and explain all that stuff to them, right? Uh, hey, term limits for Congress people, they suck. We need term limits for Congress people because they suck so bad. At least if we vote for them, we elect them. If they suck, they're only going to suck for 4 years before we get them out, right? Just like a president, right? But people like Biden and Pelosi, they've been sucking for 40 years, and we're stuck with them. So term limits. They should do a cognitive test, right? KCPB, like a cognitive test, but that gets they twist those anyways. There's no way that guy's healthy. There's no way he's healthy at all. Andrew Gibson, he's an artist. Don't judge. It's a great story. He could be a great artist. I don't know what type of artist he is. I just think the name is stupid. Jelly Roll. But if he's a rapper, it kind of makes sense. So I'll say That's judgmental. Get over it, Mr. Andrew Gibson. Had a glimpse of Martin when he and his girlfriend took that pic when they were a bit younger and before he passed. I know it's not uncommon, but he got the transformation bad, bad. Yeah, it's addiction. Addiction transforms you to look your worst, right? You look like a whole different person, right? And that's what we can see that in videos from other people, videos from other people that are pictures from other people that I interview them, Victoria 2 years ago, a year and a half, was it 2 years ago? And then today she's looking like a whole, like, I tell these people that I wouldn't recognize them, right? I'm like, hey, Martin, I wouldn't recognize you, dude. If this is how you look healthy and this is how you look today, like, I wouldn't recognize you if you got healthy again. So addiction takes a lot from you. It takes your looks, it takes your youth, it takes your health, and it totally destroys you from the inside on out until there is no more to give. So sad. Don't do drugs, kids. Go eat jelly rolls all day long. Andrew Gibson, but you're here. You came here. You're in my house. His real name isn't Jelly Roll. Okay. I don't care what his real name is. I don't care. I don't care what his real. I don't know who he is. I honestly don't care. I just don't care. I'm not interested in anybody named Jelly Roll. Say per art, I really like your page, but Migs definitely hit Carla. Okay. You're entitled to your opinion and your thoughts. It's disturbing me that he was getting accused of hitting her, yet just sat there and smiled. Okay. Like, what do you want done? Like, what would you like done to satisfy you and your uh the fact that you're disturbed? Like, what do you need? What do you need? You need me to spank them? What would you like so you feel better? Because I support what you do. You're getting a bit ego ridden. Thank you for supporting me, Andrew. Appreciate you. You have a good night. Get some rest. Go brush your tooth. Bye, Andrew. Ramon is having chocolate, hot chocolate. Awesome. Nothing I could really do, but just wanted to put that out there to bring awareness. Still got to support your page no matter what. Awesome. Yeah, thank you for supporting. We're gonna agree, disagree, and that's okay. You're entitled to your opinion. People like jelly rolls. That's cool. You can like whoever you want, but don't force your opinions on me. Right? I don't give a shit about jelly rolls. Uh, you know, if I ask Carla, did he hit you? And she says no, I'm more satisfied with her answer than what you guys perceive or what you think. That's it. Because it makes sense to me. It just makes sense. Sandra Iglesias, the Hispanic 56-year-old lady you interviewed, surprised me when she said she was old. 56 years old. I am 58, and wow, she looks rough. 56-year-old lady. What was her name? Do you remember her name? Do you remember her name or like the name of the title? Jane says, I know JP isn't related to this chat, but he looks close to death and I'm concerned. Yeah, yeah, addiction does that to people. Martin, Blake, Gabby, Amber's alive, but she's not looking. She's never looked healthy. Um, so addiction does that. Addiction is very. People should be very concerned about addiction, regardless of what they look like, right? So yeah, it's troubling. But what do you do? Like what do you do? What do I do? JP needs to save JP. Michelle Trujillo, what is going on? Hello. Invader Sprinkles from Canada says, if you didn't do this kind of YouTube content, what kind of YouTube content do you think you would do? I wouldn't. I wouldn't be. I didn't. So the reason why I did this channel was to create awareness. Like literally, I didn't. I didn't sit down one day. I'm like, I want to do a YouTube channel, but I don't know what to do. And then I looked for topics. I didn't do that. I really didn't do that. Uh, I 3 years ago, over 3 years ago, I discovered what fentanyl was. I had never heard that word ever in my life. I discovered what blues were. I discovered that they were really cheap. At that time, they were $5. The lowest was $5. The highest was $10 at that time. Now they're a lot cheaper. But so I'm like, God dang, and people are dying from this. So I did a lot of research, and I said, I'm gonna create awareness. Where are all the young people at? They're on YouTube, right? Well, not everybody's young, but you get it. Mostly social media, basically, right? So that's how I came up with this. It's not like I was looking for a YouTube channel. I was looking for a way to create awareness the way I was made aware, So yeah, it's working. Jane says, I'm guessing JP never reached out to you after interview for treatment. Have you seen him since? Yeah, 95% of the people don't reach out to me. I give them my card and they either throw it away, they lose it, but that 5% they do contact me, believe it or not. But I haven't seen him. I've been to the place where I ran into him, and nobody has seen him. I showed them his picture, like his video, and no, I haven't seen him. I don't know who that is. So hopefully he's good. Hopefully he's okay, and hopefully I see him soon, and he's doing better, right? So Invader Sprinkles, how do you decompress from the devastation you film all the time, like self care? I take I take showers. Um, I eat tacos. I drink Michis. I have ice cream. I play with my puppies. And that's about it. In 19 seconds, some of you lovely folks are going to get hit by ads. Okay. So, Jane, thank you for the question. I appreciate you. It's a question made sense. You sound sincere. Thank you. Not all questions on here are sincere or make sense. So I appreciate you hitting on both. Live Laugh Love is gonna go get her ice cream. Awesome. Do it. Do it. Hopefully, you guys are all having a great Friday. Hopefully, you guys all have a great Saturday and Sunday. Today felt like Saturday for me, and it was really cold, and I was wearing shorts. I was freezing my butt off. So yeah. So you guys are gonna, you guys are gonna, you guys are gonna meet Veronica. So this is Veronica. So I interviewed her today, and that was a few years ago when she was modeling for lowrider magazines. She said, so she looks today. She looks a little bit different than that. She don't look like that, but you'll meet her probably tomorrow. I'm not sure, but yeah. So I got to meet her today and her boyfriend. So yeah, damn drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. I ran into Baby today. You guys remember Baby? Baby the rapper? Saw Baby the rapper today. Saw Jackie again today. You guys remember Jackie? I hadn't seen her in a few weeks. Her and so I just saw her. So here's some Lost in Phoenix trivia. Who is this? Okay, who is this right here? Lost in Phoenix trivia. What's his name? Lost in Phoenix trivia. Go. Go. Do, 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 do. Dario? No, it is not Dario. Do, 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 do. Holly Taylor, Migs is disgusting. He hit her. It's obvious. Darius, it is not Darius. It is not Manny. Live, laugh, love, forgot. Ramon is close. Alex says it's Jose. It is not Jose. Yeah, Darian. Yeah, Darian. So yeah, Darian. I hadn't seen him in 2 years. Golly, 2 years. My goodness. You guys get to meet this young guy right here, this gentleman. You guys get to see him. Uh, sad, man. That's the way he has to walk like that. That's sad. I do that to my pants all the time. That's how I lift up my chonies. Chris Solo, look at that slump. Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. It's sad. This guy's 25. It's not like he's like elderly, you know? It's crazy. Alex is gonna pray for them. Do it. Eve says it's sad, but it's like a normal thing for the street. I wouldn't say normal for the street, but it's common in the street, right? It's common. Like I see it often in the streets. I see it more in the streets than like in regular life. I see more people with bad legs, fingers, necks, backs, and what do they have in common? They all have in common that they're doing blues. Eve says in Montreal, Canada, it's the same thing. Like you're seeing a lot of people with like back issues and neck issues and whatnot. Um, yeah, that sucks. That really, really sucks. Sad, right? And then they're all young people. Lulu is 27, right? Ran over, both legs broken, one leg right now. Well, she was ran over like 3, 4 years ago. 4 years ago, so I've known her 2 years, over 2 years. She got ran over, both legs shattered. She had titanium rods put in her legs. A year ago, she was hauling around a suitcase, and it was really heavy. And the titanium rod on her left foot broke in half. Oh my god! And she's been walking around like that for over a year. I'm like, oh my god. So, so yeah, it's nuts out there. It's nuts. Say per, I hope all these people can go to detox for treatment and one day recover. We'll pray for them all. Absolutely. That at the end of the day, that's what we have to do is pray for them, right? Whether they're mentally ill, they're homeless, they smell, they don't shower, they're mean, they're trash, they're ugly, they're black, they're white, they're Hispanic, they're short, they're tall, they're violent, they're aggressive, they're controlling, they're domineering, whatever adjectives you want to add, they all matter because they're human, right? So you might not like them, right? But there's people who might not like you, right? We pray for them. We pray for you. We got to pray for ourselves because I fall short, all the time, right? Compared to anybody, I fall short. So yeah, sometimes we got to look in the mirror. Like you might not be all that, when it comes to certain things, So we really have to humble ourselves, So, but that's just me. Sandra Iglesias, Holly was put on a timeout for 10 minutes. We won't be hearing back from Holly anymore. Liam Salinas, anything for Salinas, says, I'm so happy to see Carla and Migs in a stable home for now. It's a win. When you take somebody battling addiction and homelessness for years and you take them and you remove them from that environment, whether it's for half a day, a full day, a couple days, that's a win because you're planting in their head a seed that they might want to continue. Like, hey, I like this. How do we get this? How do we, stay safe, stay warm? Maybe. Oh my goodness. Joseph A.R. Martinez, weird. I can't see live chat comments on my TV. Hmm. Kenren says, I don't think it's always the drugs. Coming from me, I've used heroin and crack, had phases, no change in my looks, at least me, only aging. I think it's just homelessness, depression. Yeah, it could be a whole variety of things. It's just the one commonality that these folks have that have these issues here at least here in Phoenix. I'm not sure where you're located or what you're. Uh, so blues, counterfeit fentanyl pills are a lot stronger than heroin, are a lot stronger than crack or meth, or they're just stronger. They're just deadlier. More people pass away OD from these damn pills and heroin, crack, probably because they're using them so much here in Arizona. So again, different areas, different, right? Different, just different everything, different people, different consumption, different prices, different drugs. These drugs are designed to give you an extreme high for a very short period. Wildflower, I'm heading out to bed. I'm heading to bed. Just wanted to stop by and show the channel some love. Have a good night. Thank you, Wildflower. You have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. Get some rest. Make sure you brush the wild tooth. Carla, Natalia, Fermin, Jacinto. Hello, how are you doing? I have a question. What motivated you to do this? Was What was the inspiration to do this kind of content and channel? Man, I just went over that earlier, about 30 minutes ago. I was not aware what fentanyl was, what blues were. So basically, I educated myself, and I wanted to educate others. And in a nutshell, that's how I started doing this. Granny QT, been trying to keep up with the Lost in Phoenix family. Took my family to Disneyland. Awesome. Hopefully, you had fun. Live, laugh, love. Awesome, Granny. How was it? Yeah. Some people love Disneyland. Some people, I've been there one time in my life. I'll never go back. Nobody's going out, huh? It's just us hanging out tonight. We're all just all hanging out tonight, having water, drinking fresh water, agua. Invader sprinkles. Going to Disneyland sounds like a nightmare to me. Yeah, I made the mistake of going there one time, and I just didn't have fun. It was, I didn't have a whole lot of fun, so it wasn't worth it. It just wasn't worth it, and I'll never go back. Jose today said he wants children, so now Vincent and Jose are available. Chris Solo, which one do you want? You pick. I'll ship them out to Nebraska. I'll Amazon them next day. Eve says big pipeline broke for shower in Phoenix. Damn. What the hell does that mean? Big pipeline broke for shower in Phoenix. Hmm. Lupita Mendoza, hello. Thank you for coming on in. What's happening, Lupita? Jane says, what do you think about people using prescription opioids for chronic pain? Do you think it inevitably leads them down a road of addiction? No, not necessarily. I've known people that use opioids for back pain. They were in a car accident and they managed it, right? If they take what's prescribed and they listen to their doctor, they don't abuse it, you should be fine. And I think that's most people, right? But of course, you're gonna have people that just fall victim because they're misusing it. They use too much, and too much of anything is bad. So it makes sense to me. If I'm in a car accident or my back hurts really, really bad, I'm gonna seek pain management. I'm gonna go to a doctor and say, "Hey, my back hurts. Please help me." I'm not gonna misuse it. I'm not gonna abuse it because I understand that could lead me down a dark road. So that's you have to be. I think we have to be um, aware, responsible, and just you just got to make sure that you're following guidelines and yeah, just be responsible and you should be okay. I think most people, most Americans are okay with prescription drugs, right? I think I'm not sure. I've never actually. I'll take that back. One time I had what are these called back here? They're wisdom tooth pulled out, right? I went the next day. I'm like, dude, my tooth hurts. I need you to give me something. And they did. They gave me big old thing of oxy something, right? And I didn't get a dick, but I didn't take a bunch at all. He gave me like a big old bottle, and I probably took like a few, and that was it. And I threw away the bottle like months later. Whereas other people they're gonna abuse it because it feels good or whatever. But I don't like my mind altered. I don't like that. But if something's hurting, yeah, I need this pain to go away, right? So yeah, we need to be more disciplined, or not. So I think that's what it is. Alyssa Gonzalez, maybe living with his aunt will help them make the decision to get clean, seeing how much better life can be. Also, aren't they supposed to go to court this month? Maybe this will be their month. Yeah, they do have to go to court this month, both of them. Wait, yeah, I think both of them. I'll ask them tomorrow. I'll try to remember to ask them tomorrow about their court dates and how they feel and any plans for the future. Um, and we'll go from there. It's up to them. It's their choice, their decision. They're the ones that have to be responsible and disciplined. Things that they're unfamiliar with. They don't know understand discipline. They don't understand responsibility. Somebody was saying, "Oh, go fill out applications." They've probably never filled out an application ever in their lives, either of them, right? So they need they need life skills, how to manage life, right? They know how to survive. They're survivors. They know how to scrap, they know how to ask panhandle and wash windows. They know how to do that, but you're gonna need a lot more to survive in life. Lupita Mendoza wants to do the love connection tonight. All right, Lupita. So what do you need? We're looking for Lupita. You decided that the nunnery is not for you, Lupita. We got Pepe at the house. He's single. His credit score is 900. Who else is in there? Anybody else in here? Dan in here? Is Bryce in here? We're gonna find somebody for Lupita and her mom. Her mom is what's your mom's name? Maricela? Is that her name? Maricela? It's pretty. I'm pretty sure it's Maricela, right? I remember there's a singer in Mexico. Her name was Maricela. She was married, or no, she was either married or she was the girlfriend of El Buki, Marco Antonio Solis. You guys remember him or no? Just me? Okay. 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 Opal White says she wants to get into the next episode of The Lost and the Singles. What 602 means? 602 means the area code in Phoenix 602 930 yada 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 yada. Lupita Mendoza says she's interested in Bryce. Really? Really? Eve, do you know intact assurance? Nope, I sure do not. Never heard of that phrase. Myra is not single. Carla is not single. Live, laugh, love. I'm not sure. Live, laugh, love. Are you ready for the what is it? Found in Phoenix Love Connection. Yeah, that's what it is. Found in Phoenix Love Connection. Bookie's married. Lupita Mendoza is single. Lupita says, no, I was thinking of Bryce today. See? Hey, that's how it starts. A little spark right there. It's awesome. They're so cool. It's a whole new world. Live Laugh Love says, no, I have my doggy and I eat cream. What does that mean? Eat cream. Am I gonna have to Google that? When a woman says she eat creams, what does that mean? You know? Gotta determine what that means. Ice cream, ice cream. You got the e cream, I don't want to disturb your e creaminess. Shoot. Ice cream is definitely good. Really good. Super good. Strawberry I had some I had a Haagen Dazs, but I decided, nah, no Haagen Dazs. Lupita Mendoza is starting school on Monday. That's awesome, Lupita. You excited? You just can't hide it, or what? You're gonna be a lawyer? You're gonna be a doctor? So these are all important questions because in your bio, right? When I share with Bryce or all the other leading candidates for your heart, we gotta let them know what they have to look forward to, right? So yeah. So you're just like you're bringing the awesomeness. They better bring the awesomeness, just to be fair, right? So, am I right? Anybody going out tomorrow? Anybody doing anything fun, exciting? Um, Hopefully, you guys all have a great Saturday, right? I know I'll be busy. I'm gonna try to sleep in a little bit, but I can't sleep in too much because I gotta go meet the aunt tomorrow. Well, already met her, but I'm gonna interview the aunt. I'm gonna interview Migs' aunt tomorrow. It's gonna go down. It's gonna happen. That's what I meant. Lupita Mendoza. So you're majoring in Chicano studies. So, like, what does that mean? Like, once you graduate your way a 4-year degree in Chicano studies, like, what are you gonna do with that? Like, I always wonder what people do with some of these degrees, right? You studied for 4 years, Chicano studies. Like, what happens with that? Like, who's hiring for that? So I've always found that kind of interesting. Is that like I don't know if you're trying to be a professor, like teach that, or um, that's kind of it's interesting, you know. Yeah, when people kind of break down like Black studies and Asian studies, and I don't know, it's just interesting. You wouldn't think that there'd be like a degree for that, but maybe there's a degree for basket weaving. I'm not sure. Kim Parker, God bless you and your family and all these beautiful people who are living on the streets. Kim Parker, amen. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Curious, and maybe you said, is she Mig's mom? Yes, Mig's mom's sister. We'll go over all that tomorrow, guys. We'll go over all. She'll break it down tomorrow. Are you meeting with Amber? So I was supposed to meet with Amber today, but she never replied back, so I did not meet with Amber. So sometimes those folks out there in the streets, their sense of um, time, punctuality, commitment is non-existent sometimes. So the art and history of Chicano history. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Um, what else? What else do I want to tell you guys? I think that's it. I mean, I talked to a lot of people today. I talked to Jackie again. I talked to Darian after freaking 2 years of not talking to him. Over 2 years. So crazy. So I recognized him right away when I saw Darian. I'm like, that's Darian, damn. And then, hey, I said Darian, and he came towards me, and he's looking at me like he didn't recognize me right off the bat. And then I'm like, oh, he's like, and then he had to ask me for my name. He said, "Is your name Carlos?" I'll go, "My name's not Carlos, dude." So, so yeah, I don't expect him to remember because it was a long time ago. But yeah, 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 yeah. So here's another genius. Some some lady named Elusive Dreams that has a beard and a hat on. 19 seconds ago, point blank, she needs to get away from this dude, Carla, before something bad and irreversible happens to her. This dude who records these videos needs to report it in capital letters, needs to report it. So I'm being nice and I say, report what and to who? So when she replies back, Miss Elusive Dreams with the beard, I'll let you guys know, okay? Because that's the type of crap that, like, I mean, it's just low IQ, man. Like, it's like, report what? Report what and report it to who? So I'm kind of anxious to see what he's gonna say. So it's stuff like that. It's freaking annoying. Have not seen Lulu. Lupita Mendoza has a degree in criminal justice, certificate in business law. I know my penal codes when comes to writing police reports. Awesome. I think you just like saying the word penal. Huh, Lupita? Lupita loves saying the word penal and solving crime. You should have been a detective, man. You should. So, one thing I love is watching true crime shows. like who did it, right? I'm watching I forgot the name. I forget the Cold Case Files, right? And somebody got attacked and murdered 30 years ago. They did swabs, they kept the clothes, and 30 years later, we have all this DNA. They're arresting these dudes. They're like 60, 70, 80, 90 years old. They're arresting them because 40 years ago, you decided to do something stupid, and now they're paying the price. So Lupita says, penal, they don't give. That is funny. Tashayla Crank, what is going on? How are you, Tashayla? What's happening? Chris Solo says, last I checked, there were a lot of comments on the video, maybe a record. Uh, yeah, I haven't checked, but yeah, you're gonna get so many comments. Some of them are gonna be silly or whatever. Or just, I guess it makes sense in their head, but yeah. So no more Mr. Elusive Dreams. I think that was a lady with the beard. Hmm. Granny QT, crazy is she not see you? Hold on, I'm try to read that. Hold on. Granny QT says, crazy is she not see your recording and posting on social media and they have freedom of choice. So, can you rephrase the question? Because I'm not understanding it, Granny QT. uh, Mrs. Elusive Dreams and her beard. I think it was a dude actually with facial hair and a hat, but was acting like a lady. Chris Solo, someone was using your interview with Jonathan Martin on their YouTube channel today. Yep, it's people like that. Bad news. I got a question. Why are you so opposed to viewers saying he hit her and report it? Um, so I personally didn't see a hit. I asked Carla today, did he hit you? She said no. So I'm gonna go with that as opposed to people's emotions and feelings. Um, so hopefully that's okay with you, Mr. Hood Media. Granny QT says, Beard lady can see it on social media. Why would you have to report it? If she feels the need to report it, she can report it herself. I think that guy or lady was saying for me to like call the police, right? Call the police. I think that's what they're saying. That's what Miss Hood Media is saying right there too. Report it. Report what? Report what? Call 911 and say what? You know. They post his videos on Facebook. They post my videos on all social media. They do that with other channels. Lots of different channels get do that. That's how that's a thing now. So yeah. Um, so I got a message from a friend of Jessica. My name is I won't say the name because of her privacy. I'm a salon owner, and I recently came across a story you posted on Jessica. Jessica's my friend from cosmetology school. I want to help her out. Just don't know how I can. I want to see if maybe I can take her some stuff to her to donate some foods, clothes, personal hygiene supplies, and get her to my salon so I can fix her hair and help her out in her situation. If you can, please help me out and let me help her. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Please call me. So, there's another reason why the videos are important because family, friends like her reach out and say, "Hey, that's my friend. I want to help her. I'm a salon owner. I want to help fix her hair." So, another reason why these videos are super important. But Eloise Sasala, do you ever feel unsafe when interviewing? No, I do not. KK Trent, go get a big old fat Bud Light, stick it in your mouth, go like this, and go hug your husband. Who the hell are you to tell me what I saw, what I didn't see? Shut your goddamn mouth. Get the hell out of here. Go kiss your damn husband. You I got a lot of other things to say, but I won't because I'm trying to be nice. I think it's so crazy for people to have the audacity, but it's anonymous, right? So some people get grow balls and they feel ballsy and they come on here and try to, do that stupid crap right there, right? Don't do it. Don't do it. Joseph A. R. Martinez, what don't people understand? What do you want to do? Same questions every chat. So the I think a lot of people get very overly sensitive. It's like when it comes to Carla, they see her and she looks, 13 years old and why don't you why don't you save her? She's 20 years old. Why don't you take her to home? She doesn't have a home. Uh you can't they don't understand that you can't I think a lot of people speak out of emotion without thinking, without like they're not thinking, they're not comprehending, they speak out of emotion. And sometimes that gets you in trouble. They don't see that speaking that when you're just 100% emotional, it's like going to the store when you're 100% hungry. You can't go grocery shopping when you're hungry because you want to buy the whole damn store, right? That's stupid. You shouldn't do that. So same thing with the comments. They're overly emotional and you say stupid shit because maybe that's what they have in their brains. I get it where they're coming from, but as long as they don't attack me, I'm okay with it, right? If you ask me, if you're respectful, if you're nice, then I'll be nice. But the same energy you give me, I'm gonna give you the same energy back, right? Um, so it's really hard being nice all 100% of the time. It's really hard. I try to be nice, but people won't let me. So Lupita Mendoza, did I pass? What do you mean? Yeah, it's I don't know, Casey. It's just some people are just silly. Every video there's on social media, right? Why don't you take her home? Why don't you take her? And it kind of it gets frustrated after a while. I kind of block it out. It's just kind of it is annoying though. It is annoying, and so they're gonna hear my wrath. They're gonna they're gonna get it, yeah. But what do you do? That's part of like me being on social media, right? You invite, you know, good people and not so good people, right? And again, maybe those overly emotional people, they mean well, but they don't understand how they're coming across, like attacking me. And maybe I don't know if you guys like being attacked. I don't like being attacked, right? Verbally or, anything. So just keep it peaceful, keep it nice, eat some more jelly rolls. Jane is going to bed with my kitties, brushed my tooth. Thanks so much for all you do. Jane, awesome. I kind of read that wrong. I was like, kitties, or yeah, it definitely says kitties. You have a good night, Jane. You are awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you for brushing the tooth. We'll see you next time, probably tomorrow. So I'm really excited to have a conversation with the aunt because she has so much to say. The aunt, the aunt is, I think her name is Rocio. She's gonna go back. She's gonna give us like a history of who Migs is. And you guys are gonna find out things that I found out today for the first time I had never heard ever, right? And so it's gonna be a very interesting conversation tomorrow. It's gonna be a long conversation because she has a lot to say, very interesting things to say. This lady, the aunt, Mig's aunt, very personable, very nice, inviting, genuine. Uh, it was a great time meeting her and having a discussion with her because she kind of filled me in on some things like the history, right? So you guys are going to hear that tomorrow, and I'm excited because it's going to generate a lot of questions from you guys, and it's gonna fill the why is Migs like that? How long has Migs been like that? What type of kid was he? Why this? Why that? It's gonna fill like a lot of the voids, right? A lot of little pieces. So I'm excited for the aunt tomorrow. I'm talking to her tomorrow, so you guys should see that tomorrow at some point in time. So I'm just excited. So tomorrow's conversation here is going to be really cool. And I'm excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. I might even eat a jelly roll. I'm trying to pronounce that Russian name. Yakislav Volkovsky. Have you seen any people from Ukraine or Russia on the streets of Phoenix? In Chicago, a lot of people from Eastern Europe who are struggling with addiction. Uh, so here in Phoenix, No, I've never met a Ukrainian person ever in my life. Don't know. Yeah, I haven't. And another thing is, why in the hell would Ukrainian people be here in America if Joe Biden has sent billions of dollars to them to hang out over there in their, in their country? When you got a knucklehead sending you billions of dollars, like why would you need to go anywhere else, right? But so yeah, I've never seen any Ukrainians out in the streets homeless or battling addiction. Maybe they're all in Chicago, maybe they're all in New York. I have no idea. I've never heard of such a thing, right? But maybe it is a thing. So that's a great question, but not for me. CP143, hello, how are you? What's going on? Eve is speaking French. I'm gonna try to. Il faut toujours que le jardin la replace avec la traduction pour compter merci pourquoi. I was just kind of guessing something about in regards to replay, translate, because I can't comprehend, please and thank you. I think you're saying for me to put the translation in French, right? So I flunked French, but not French kissing. God dang, got an A plus in that sucker. Matt Sonia says, yes, you're absolutely right. Why the heck would they be here? The rest of the world is coming here. Why not? Why not Ukrainians? Ms. B, hey familia, happy Friday. Haven't been on the lives lately. Life's been busy. Hope everyone is doing great. Ms. B, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Jader623, it's crazy how bad blues are in all areas, but schools won't teach about it. They're too busy teaching about pronouns, the important stuff, right? The important stuff for kids is pronouns and how a boy can be a girl and boys can get pregnant and all that important stuff in life, right? CP143, have I heard from Face? I have not. Zero news from Face. He's still missing in action. All prayers go to Face. One day he'll get better and we'll hear from Face again. It just might take some time. Eve says parfait, merci, which is thank you, I think. Lupita is feeling hot. Yakislav, I am from Ukraine. My father is a Russian Orthodox priest, and he was sent to parish in Chicago, and we had to go. In 2004, my brother died from fentanyl overdose. My condolences for the loss of your brother from an overdose to fentanyl. 2004, that was a long time ago. God dang. So that definitely had to be prescribed, right? They were counterfeit fentanyl didn't exist back then, right? So those are prescription fentanyl. So he got them from somewhere. That's insane. But Yakislav, yeah, welcome to America, man. America's it's a great country. It's going to give you great opportunity. Make the most of it. Hopefully, the people in your homeland are safe, and with the thanks of billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars from us taxpayers, I wish a fraction of that money would go to actual Americans. So I tell people if you have school age children, please remove them from public schools. Uh, the federal government mandates that public schools, teach all the BS. They removed the DARE program. They don't talk about drugs. They don't talk about fentanyl because that's going to offend people. They got all this crazy stuff, right? All this crazy lunacy in there that they do have to talk about. So take your children out, put them in a private school. If you can't afford private school, put them in your best investment is going to be your children. Uh, so if you can't invest in them for whatever reason, then put them in what are those called? Charter school, right? Because they tend to be smaller classes. So yeah, or move to a state that doesn't have all that crazy curriculum. Curriculum. Pepito says homeschool. Yeah, or homeschool. Yeah, those are good options right there. Private, homeschool, charter. The way to go. Lupita Mendoza, as a college student, I still don't understand that. Don't say that too loud because your professor's gonna flunk you because you're isn't that crazy in Canada if you say that that's hate speech and that you can get arrested. There's people literally in jail because that's considered hate speech in some and that's what they want to do here. The crazies want to do that here. Knuckles. Knuckleheads. Ms. B, how are your dogs doing? And the grand puppies. My dogs are doing amazing. Here's the grand puppies right here for all you folks that have not seen. Check out these doggies. Aren't they cool? Aren't they just the coolest ever? Or nah? Aren't they just the coolest or nah? They're not that cool. I think they look amazing. These dogs are so awesome, man. I love them. Oh shoot! What was he dreaming? God dang it! Like happiness right there. Like leave me alone. They're so cool, man. Damn dogs, little brats. But then they grow up. Chris Solo, you're absolutely right. Then they grow up. Why can't they stay that size? I would love for them to stay that size and kind of like kids, like human kids, stay that size. I'll change your diaper for life. Don't have to go out into the world. I'll protect you right here, right? Bookie says you look so dark next to that dog. I think everybody does. It's all white. C Babe says they need B12. Awesome. Marsha, hello, how are ya? Bookie wants the white one. Do I think Migs will get a job? Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Yakislav, am I pronouncing it right? I think I'm pronouncing it right. So I'm gonna continue with the Yakislav Okovsky. Volkovsky. I have to be close. So my destiny brought me to the US, and I am clean now for 12 years because I had a chance to meet someone like you who helped me get to rehab. So thank you for your help to all with addiction. Yakislav, congratulations on your sobriety. 12 years, a long time. Keep that going. Now it's your job to pay it forward. Tell your story and save somebody else's life. As a matter of fact, don't wait for them to be addicted. Tell your story in schools. Wait, never mind. They won't allow you in schools, right? So they won't allow you in schools because they don't want to hear that those negative stories. They don't want to hear about drugs. Uh, but help others with your story, right? Your story can save somebody. So great job, Yakislav. You're awesome. Chris Solo thinks Migs would be a hard worker. He makes money washing windows, peeling copper off of random stuff in the trash in the alley, whatever. Um, that takes work. Getting into a dumpster and pulling out stuff, avoiding the rats and all the nastiness. That's determination, man. If you can do that, you can. There's lots of jobs you could do, like legit jobs. So yeah. Jadir 623 art, what interview affected you the most? None of them. None of them affect me. I People ask me this question like often, and it's the same answer. People expect so I think you guys think that I get all sad and crying and boohooing, and I really don't. I really don't. So when Martin passed away, um, I didn't get as soon as Martin passed away. I made that video and then I was gone for like over a month, right? And the people, literally, people, strangers would email me or message me on social media. Art, I hope you're okay. Art, I know the news of Martin has affected you greatly, but he loved you and I'm sure you loved him and you'll get back, to making videos and whatnot. And so my reply to all of them was, I bought a house. I'm moving. That's why I'm not making any videos. I'm literally packing I'm literally purchasing them home. I'm literally driving back and forth. Me packing, unpacking, moving, driving. That's why I was had nothing to do with Martin. It's not that I'm heartless. It's that my personality is that I'm able to compartmentalize, right? So I'm interviewing Martin, right? I'm not going to get emotionally attached the same way a police officer wouldn't get emotionally attached, the same way a soldier, when he's out at war, can get emotionally attached, the same way a doctor or a nurse can't get emotionally attached. Why? Because they see that every day. If they did become emotionally attached, guess who it's going to hurt? It's going to hurt them. The stress, the illness, and their demise, right? So I can't do that. And I think I'm incapable of doing that anyways because I just don't. It's not that I don't have any feelings for them. I do have feelings for them, right? Like I care for them as a human, but I don't get steeped into their like, oh my God, Martin passed away. Like it's sad because a human passed away. Cool dude. I enjoyed talking to him, and that's where it has to stay. I don't carry it with me. Does that kind of make sense, guys? So it makes sense to me. So I hope it kind of makes sense to you guys. I think I have my personality is well suited for this. I have a very strong, determined character, right? And I think that helps me. It's well suited for this type of work. And like I think a lot of people wouldn't be able to do this. I think a majority of people wouldn't even be able to do this. Um, and so, yeah, so when people ask me what interview affected you, they all affected me the same. I step away from my emotions, when I interview these people, So hopefully that kind of answers your question, because it makes sense to me. Ms. B says, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but my friends I have that were in the military and some still they are super strong that sometimes it does feel like they don't have feelings. They do have feelings, I guarantee you. If they're human, they have feelings. Uh, uh, but in the military, you, you don't have time to have emotions and feelings, for that type of stuff, So yeah, it's just yeah, it's tough, not easy. Yeah, definitely. I was in the military, so that definitely helps for sure, for sure. Martial art, I totally agree. The only horrible event that affect art the 9/11. 9/11 was the I didn't like 9/11. Yeah, you're right. 9/11 affected me so much that I joined the military because of 9/11. If 9/11 hadn't have happened, I wouldn't have joined the military. I wasn't even thinking about joining the military. I only joined the military because I was like mad. I was like angry. I was like pissed off. Me and millions of other people joined the military the next day. So yeah, I didn't like that. So I guess that affected me in a you know angry way, right? So yeah, we all have our little triggers, I guess, right? We all have our emotions, things that affect us, and some things that don't affect us, I guess. So Granny QT says social workers don't get emotionally attached. In order to be able to get involved and be helpful, you have to be able to see the big picture. Yeah, so true. Thank you, Marcia. Gem State Jewelry Box says, "Oh man, I fell asleep and missed the entire chat. I'm really not liking this getting old thing." Yeah. My advice to all you young people, don't get old. Your hair starts disappearing from here and it starts growing from here and other parts, So it's crazy. It's crazy how that happens. It's nuts. Danielle Williams says, "My husband is the same way. He must be cool. He must be a cool dude." Carla's mom texted me earlier. I got to reply back to her. Age is all in the head. True. Yeah, it's a mental thing. Yo, it's me. Yeah, really, don't get old. Don't do it. It's a trap. Marcia says, "Age for me is a gift and I look great." Awesome. Got to be confident, that's for sure. Danielle Williams says, "Her husband is cool most of the time." Bryce Gardner, what is going on? Lupita Mendoza was looking for you. Living Doll, hello. How are you? Where's Lupita at? Kathleen Wallace, hello. What's going on? That's great. They are off the streets. Very true. Marcia says, "Look at Pierce Brosnan. He looks the same." You know who else looks? Rob Lowe looks the same. Like Rob Lowe, that dude takes showers in the fountain of youth, man. A breezy creation. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Been talking for 2 hours. Holy crap. Time flies. We're having fun. Teixeira Crank, it's a blessing to get old. I'm not that old, but that's the way I think positive about it. I think you're as old as you feel, right? So I've known 30-year-olds. They look 50 because they feel 50. They act 50. They do things that 50-year-olds would do, right? So yeah, just stay active and you know be good to yourself. Buki acts 50 and looks 49. Marsha says, "People in my village, I have lived here for 28 years. They say I have not aged." That's awesome, Marsha. You found the fountain of youth. Bottle it up and sell it. Melanie Martinez, good evening. Hello, how are you? Marsha says the 60s are the new 50s. And in 10 years, the 70s are going to be the new 60s. That's what I heard. It's coffee. Hello. Finna 49. Finna 49. Finna. I'm super excited about uh, Rocio tomorrow. Aunt Rocio. I could picture the interview being like 30 minutes. I'm not even going to put a time limit on her. She's very talkative the way Migs is, very talkative, which is cool. It was a very interesting conversation we had today, so I can't wait for. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Have to wake up early. Have to wake up at 7. Z33 Ironhide. Where do we get that name from? Z33 Ironhide. What is that? Really enjoyed the Migs and Carla news. That's awesome. Yeah, me too. Myra's going to sleep. What the hell? It's 10:39. We're not going to sleep. We know. Good night, everyone. Have an early morning tomorrow. Te creo o no te creo. You have a good night, Myra. Thank you. Appreciate you. Brush your tooth. Don't forget. Marcia says olive oil and skin oil. Jojoba and argan oil only I use on my face. Awesome. Kathleen Wallace says 50 is not old. I am in my 50s. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm 49 and I say, 49 isn't old, but it's older than 48. That's for sure. Daniel Williams says, too bad you can't do it live. Yeah, it's live interviews don't work. It's they're kind of they don't really work really well. Bryce Gardner wants to date a Norwegian woman. Are awesome. Do it, Bryce. Do it. Live Laugh Love says I made a painting of a tire seeing a what? A tire what? A tire, and I wrote on it, "Don't stop playing because I hit old. I hit rock on. Yes, rock on." Alyssa Gonzalez says, as a retired registered nurse, I know exactly what you mean as being detached from the situation. Absolutely. Z33 Ironhide, my drift car and Transformers, Nissan Z33 and Ironhide Transform. Awesome. Cool, cool. Lupita Mendoza says, baby daddy acts like he's 60 when he's 43. So wait. Lupita, you have kids? So we didn't know that. We're gonna have to reassess our the bio. Carol Guzman Chubbs, what is going on? Lupita Mendoza says, thank goodness the divorce came through. Awesome, Lupita. Lupita is single and she's ready to mingle in California. Go do it. Who's near Pepe? Where you at? Where's Pepe at? Dan, Pepe. Bryce is out. Bryce only dates Norwegian women, Viking chicks. I'm getting hungry again. What should I eat? I'm always hungry. Carol Guzman Chubbs is hanging out with the Lost in Phoenix the Big Lip family. Lauren S. What's happening, Lauren? Where are you? What is going on? I haven't seen Lauren in a long time. Where have you been, Lauren? You've been playing hooky. CP143 Jersey. I like Jersey Mike's. I like Jersey Mike's, and I cannot lie. So it was pretty good. I just like it. I like the bread. So yeah, I like Jersey Mike's. You give it thumbs up or what? Lauren S has been catching up on the replays, but where you been, Lauren? Like, what have you been up to? You been busy at work, going to school? Did you get married? Did you get divorced? Do you have children? What happened, Lauren? Where you been? What's my favorite food ever? Tacos. Danielle Williams, I didn't eat lunch or dinner. Danielle Williams, you're gonna disappear. You better be careful. and better sprinkles, big tacos, little tacos, tasty tacos, you know? I'm freaking tired. So you had a bad day. Do 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 do. Lauren says, I'm a hospital director. It's a while as to what? I never get it's a whole ass thing. I never get the good time off. Oh, got it. That's what happens, Lauren, when you're a hospital worker or a director. You direct the hospital. That's awesome. Is it here in the valley? Is it one of the we have here in the valley? We have so many hospitals because it's a big city, so it makes sense. Um, but yeah, the hospitals here in Phoenix are very busy. They're always full, so don't get sick in Phoenix. Danielle Williams says we have a little thunderstorm going on right now, and you're in H Town, right? Houston, I believe. Very cool. So cool. What food do you hate? I don't think I hate food. I'm a food lover. Lorna says it's a Cali based hospital, so I'm fighting a good fight. Keep fighting, Lauren. Keep fighting. Don't give up ever. Lupita Mendoza has two boys, ages 9 and 6. Awesome. Alba Ochoa, did you say in the video, if I heard correctly, that the aunt told you that they haven't consumed anything since they have been there? Did you mean eating? Consumed pills, consumed drugs is what I was referring to. Lauren S hates. I love Brussels sprouts. We can't be friends, Lauren. I like Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are good. Bryce Gardner says Danish population is Arizona 40,000. Nice. Tashayla Crank says I had my homemade salsa and chips earlier. So good. Tashayla, you made homemade salsa? Wow, I bet you it was good, huh? Tore it up. Jersey Mike's is better than Subway. Yeah, that's true. I agree with that. Jersey Mike's is good, and I think Subway is too like plain. Like it's too like stale. It's kind of boring, actually. All of their sandwiches. Alba, do you think that was a true statement in your opinion? They seem like they haven't done anything lately. So I'll put it to you this way: Migs says the word like 1,000 times when he's high. Today, I don't remember him saying like he might have, but I just don't recall like when he's high. So that to me is like an indicator, like a sign. In my humble opinion, can I guarantee you that he's sober? I can't guarantee you that he's sober. But if the aunt says he's sober because she's keeping an eye on him, I'm gonna go with what the aunt says. They look clean. They looked showered. He looked tired. He was slumping down. Maybe he was resting. Maybe he was just exhausted. I don't know. But she said he's clean. Jason Quinones, bro, didn't even do nothing when that hit Carla. Should have called police on him. Put his sorry butt back in jail. Jason, uh, so I interviewed her today and I asked her, um, did he hit you? And she said no. So you're entitled to your opinion. Why don't you call the police? You call the police, and report whatever you saw, right? So you're entitled to your opinion. Go drink them Bud Light, hang out with your husband, and hopefully you feel better. Jason Quinones, wherever you are, ma'am. I like Brussels sprouts. They're pretty good. They seem healthy. So I like Brussels. I've always liked Brussels sprouts. Danielle Williams, you know what? I said this earlier. eh, I never really notice it. Um, I never notice it because I never see her in this manner. So check it out really quick. Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna show you. Do you guys remember when Myra did her hair? Do you guys remember that? Do you remember when we first met? We were young and innocent. Who sings that? Do you remember? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to look for as so like today. She reminded me of back then. Do you remember? Do you remember that Myra cut her hair? She untangled her hair. She did all that. Myra did all that. Do you guys remember? So so today kind of reminded me of back then because look how curly her hair is, you know? It looks healthy and curly and whatnot, right? But when you're battling addiction, you're not combing your hair. It gets all tangled and messy and whatnot. So today reminded me of that day when Myra Cordero, she volunteered her time to cut her hair and whatnot. So that was pretty cool. Lynette 808, thank you for being here. Aloha to you. Appreciate you. MJ. Uh, if I would have saw him hit her, punch her, slap her, I definitely would have stepped in. Okay, so what you interpret as a hit, I don't. I mean, I didn't. First off, I didn't see nothing. Right? Could he have hit her, like hit her back or go like this, smacked her? Yeah, that's how they get along. Maybe she smacks him, right? But like real, like true violence, right? A punch, just getting overly physically aggressive. Definitely, because that's not right, right? So that to me is common sense, and some people just want to argue and fight, and everybody's courageous on online. Everybody's courageous online. So God bless them. Chris says, I'm so over the hit conversation. One last comment from me. Carla would have to press charges. Come to, do you think she would do that? No, she wouldn't press charges. She absolutely would not press charges. But That's just my opinion. I don't think she would. It doesn't seem like it. So that's her relationship. That's their relationship, and they'll figure it out. Drugs are crazy. See, babe, don't do drugs. I'm just say if. Um, yeah, hypothetical. Ayo, Yappy, I'm at work. I seen they're staying at his aunt's house. You seen correctly. You seen correctly. They are staying at his aunt's house, correct. Opal White, honestly, I know Art would have definitely taken action if Migs put his hands on Carla. Without a doubt. That's not even that's not even a question, you know. That would upset me actually. Let's just say this. If I'm at a gas station, I'm putting gas and I see any man hit a woman, I'm going to step in. Like, I'm going to step in. I don't know the woman, but I know it's a man hitting a woman, punching her, slapping her, right? Overly aggressive, you know? I didn't see that with them. I saw them kind of little bickering or something. There's I couldn't hear what they're saying, but they're, yapping back and forth. But again, different people interpret violence or hitting different. We all, I guess, we see it differently with different interpretations of what it is, right? So, um, and God bless them. We all just, and it's okay. So it's okay to have, So what do you do? Can't be everybody's hero. Does Carla's mom know she was taken in by Meg's aunt? Uh, hopefully, hopefully she does. Kimmy Raven Rose. That's a cool name. Raven with the H. Kimmy Raven Rose. Yapping is not domestic violence. It's normal to be upset in that situation. So think about it. So look at it this way. They're homeless. They sleep on the ground in a one-man tent. Okay. They're hungry. They're cranky. They're going through withdrawals. I don't know what withdrawals feel like, but they've described withdrawals. You're puking, you're vomiting, your nose is running, your bones start to hurt, your muscles hurt. It's painful. They're not in the best moods. They're angry. They're feisty. Everything sets them off. Um, so I'm not making excuses. What I'm doing is I'm letting you know like what they're going through, and nothing ever justifies violence. Nothing ever does, right? Like the judge won't care why you were violent. They're going to care that you committed violence. But I just didn't see it in that instance. So I've never seen it. I've never seen her hit him, and I've never seen him hit her. So I just haven't seen it. But some of you might know more than me. So God bless you guys. Kimmy Raven Rose went through withdrawals. Were you doing blues as well, Kimmy? Was it here in Phoenix? Was this elsewhere? Are you sober now? Are you doing good? Julieta Silvas, like the flu. Did you also have? Were you doing blues? Were you in that world? Are you sober now, Julieta? It's awesome. Alba Ochoa says, I remember an interview you did with his mother. She did say that they do get violent with each other, that she does like Migs that she doesn't like Migs when he does that. Yeah, so I haven't seen them, right, be violent. Haven't seen her hit him. I haven't seen him hit her. But again, I'm not there 24/7, and if that's what the mom saw, that's what the mom saw, and that's what because she's there more than me. So if it's happened, shame on them. If she hit him, shame on her. If he hit her, shame on him. It shouldn't happen. But in that world, homelessness and drugs, I've seen people stab each other. I've seen guns. I've seen knives out there. Seen people fighting, jumping each other, stealing from each other. None of that should happen, right? But it does because that's that world. So don't be shocked. I'm not. Opal White says withdrawals of any substance are painful. So when I don't eat tacos for a few days, I start getting itchy, start going like this, and there's some pain associated, right? Pain to my heart, a pain to my gut. So yeah, yeah, yeah. I know exactly what you're saying, Opal. Kimmy Raven Rose, a year sober, painkillers and alcohol and antipsychotics. Congratulations on your sobriety. A year sobriety for Kimmy Raven Rose. Good job. Keep going. Another year, another year, another year. Okay. Just don't hang around guys because they're gonna make you use psychotic pills again. Because guys have cooties, man. Stay away from them. Skate and destroy. Hey, bro. I just went and looked at the video. He did smack her, bro. Okay. Thank you. Go look at it again and again and again and again and again. Shorty Inc. Good groovy evening. Lost in Phoenix Familia. Just stopping by to say hi. Shorty, thank you for stopping in. Hopefully you're doing great. Hopefully your mama is doing great. Appreciate everything you do. Hopefully life has been good to you and keep your head up. You're awesome. Appreciate you so much. Lupita Mendoza says, thank God I got away from that cycle. There's good cycles and there's bad cycles. Stay away from the bad cycles and do hang out with the good cycles. Bad cycles are always bad. Never hang out with bad cycles. Kimmy Raven Rose says, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Definitely taking time from the relationships. I learned in rehab not to get into something until you can take care of a plant. That's what they need to tell guys. Hey, middle school boys, don't get into anything until you can take care of a plant. Because 9 months later, it's gonna be more than a plant. Hey yo, Yappy, what do you think about people stealing your videos on TikTok? So those people are stealing all kind of videos, right? There's lazy people that steal videos and put them on TikTok, and they snatch pieces and they put it up there, and TikTok allows it. So what I do, I don't really worry about it. I don't really think about it. I think my subscribers worry about it more than I do. So yeah, I'm not really worried about it at all. La Mari, has Carla's brother reached out to you again after seeing Carla in time to? He has not reached out to me, La Mari. La Mari with two eyes. La Mari. That's when I refer to my sister. La Mari, ¿dónde está La Mari? Where's Mari at? Where's my sister La Mari? It's funny. Freaking 11 already. Holy crap. Holy jeez. Lamari says, sure reminds me so much of my niece. Carla reminds you of your niece. Wow. Joseph A.R. Martinez, we know you are a ruin. I try my best, Joseph. I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. Cause here we are, right where we were before. Who sings that? More trivia. Art, can you show my mom a puppy? They're asleep right now, Shorty. But so I can't, I'm not gonna grab them because I don't want to wake them up. If I wake up one, they all wake up. But I'll show you like a quick video, okay? Gosh, so cool. He looks like a baby polar bear. I'm gonna get like a little Coke bottle and have him hold it, and I'm gonna send it to Coca-Cola, see if they want to contract. I'm gonna pimp him out. I'm gonna pimp him out to Coca-Cola. James Ingram. I think it's Just Once is the name of the song. Just once. Can we figure out what we keep doing wrong? Shorty says, she said, oh my God, he looks like a little bear, a little white bear, huh? He looks like a polar bear. That's what he really looks like to me, a polar bear. So yeah. Kimmy Raven Rose here for the Q&A, stayed for the singing. It's funny. Lupita Mendoza got away from that bad cycle and bad cycle, bad cycle and bad cycle. Maribel Torres says that little puppy is the mascot of 602 Little Polar Bear. Granny QT says, when does Migs and Carla have to go back to court? I'm not sure. I honestly don't know the dates. Sometime in February. We're in February. It's already the 2nd. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So, anyways, gang, I'm gonna go to sleep. I gotta go brush your tooth. I'm gonna go eat real quick. I'm gonna brush your tooth, okay, with my toothbrush. A lot of people want to argue art. I brush my teeth. I go, do you use a teeth brush or a toothbrush? And so yeah, it's true. I use a toothbrush. Okay, then you brush your tooth. So, anyways, you guys have a good night. Get some rest. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for 2 hours and 39 seconds. As soon as I start singing, I got to get out of here, right? Because I don't know what object you guys will throw at me, right? 'Cause you guys remember Elvis? He used to be on singing on stage, and ladies would throw all kind of crazy stuff at him. So I don't want that happening. So I got to end it early because I don't want you guys throwing stuff on the stage. Be like, what's this? Who killed the cheetah? Oh shoot. Anyways, you guys have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? So look forward to Migs Ant's video. And also, you guys are gonna meet Veronica. I'm gonna introduce you guys to Veronica. You guys want to see her? This is Veronica. So this is Veronica when she was doing better. So that's Veronica. That's a picture of Veronica. I interviewed her today, but she's not looking quite like that. But you guys will meet her tomorrow. Okay, so you guys are gonna meet some cool people tomorrow. So you guys have a good night. Get some rest. See you. Bye.